You have been asking me these questions. Where do I start? How do I heal myself? First, what does healing means? Healing is not about fixing yourself. It's not about doing, it's about undoing. It's about removing something that was never yours to begin with. Shift paradigms with me. Your mind has two parts. 5% of it is the conscious mind. The conscious mind is in charge with logic, problem solving, your daily tasks. 95% is the subconscious mind. This is where you store your habits, your beliefs, your memories, and your automated activities. You go to work every day, you take the same route, and you don't even know you got there. It's because the subconscious mind took you there. Basically, the subconscious mind runs your entire life on autopilot. Most of what you do, think, and feel is programmed into you. Here's the truth. From the moment you were born, your subconscious mind was pure. It was the most perfect, sophisticated, and intelligent program ever created. I like to call it divine design. It's an infinite, eternal program built on love, oneness, and divine wisdom. The good news is this program is still there. You haven't lost it. The bad news is you can't use it because it has been corrupted by every single person you met, every book you read, every movie, every song, every conversation. They all installed new programs into your mind. Some of them helped your evolution. Most of them didn't, which means they acted like viruses. And just like a computer virus, these beliefs, fears, traumas have corrupted your original program, and they disconnected you from the truth of who you are. So what is healing? It's not fixing yourself, it's removing the viruses. Healing is restoring your original design so you can finally live in alignment with the truth of who you are. There are two ways to approach healing. The first method, simply change your mind about all the programming that you've been conditioned with throughout all your life. Sounds easy, right? But here's the problem. You can say or write affirmations all day long. I am healed. I am divine. I am more than enough. But if your subconscious mind is corrupted with these viruses, and if it still carries belief from childhood trauma, fears, and conditioning, this approach will not take you anywhere. Because you cannot change at conscious level what was programmed at subconscious level. In other words, you can't reprogram the subconscious just by thinking differently. You can't just tell yourself you're healed if your subconscious mind is still carrying the trauma. The second method, the real work, also called doing the dishes. This is where you actively clear the viruses and rewrite your own subconscious reality. And this is what I'm going to share with you right now. And this is when you want to grab a box of pencils and 20 wide rule composition notebooks and start doing the work. Let's call it the shadow work blueprint. There are 5 steps. Step number 1, identify all the lies that are running your life. Awareness is power. Carl Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. Everything you struggle with today is rooted in a belief that was installed in you, a belief you did not consciously choose. Ask yourself and write down these questions. What beliefs did I inherit from society, family, religion, and culture that no longer serve me? For example, money is evil. Love means sacrifice. If I'm too successful, people will envy me. If I want to be loved, I have to bend over backwards for people. Next, what fears are controlling my decisions? For example, fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of being alone, fear of speaking out for myself, fear of shining my light. And finally, what internal narratives repeat in my head? I'm not enough. I can't trust people. I don't deserve happiness. I will never be rich. It is crucial that you write it down, because the only way to bring the subconscious into the conscious, into the light, is by writing. Why? Because when you write, your conscious mind is occupied with the act of writing, holding the pen, staying between the lines, and it doesn't get a chance to judge the subconscious mind, which means the answers can come out freely. Once you see the code that is running your reality, you can rewrite it. The mind is exactly like a computer. If you don't know what is running in the background, you'll never know what's controlling your life. Step 2, question everything and rewire your beliefs. This is where the reprogramming starts to happen. Once you see the beliefs that run your life, next step is to challenge them. So for each belief that you have identified in step 1, write down these questions and their answers. Is this belief or fear actually true, or was it just handed to me? Where did it come from? And do I still want to carry it? What this belief cost me in my life? What have I lost and what have I not been able to accomplish? What would my life look like if I chose a different belief? Next, replace the old belief with a new empowering belief. For example, I'm not enough. I am enough just as I am. I have to struggle to be successful. Ease and abundance are my birthright. I am not lovable. I am worthy of unconditional love.